Do you agree that the heir apparent to MAGA is JD Vance?
Well, I think most likely, in all fairness, he's the vice president. I think Marco is also somebody that maybe would get together with JD in some form. I also think we have incredible people, some of the people on the stage right here. So it's too early, obviously, to talk about it, but certainly he's doing a great job, and he would be probably favored at this point.
That is tonight's red hot video. President Trump giving an unofficial nod to Vice President JD Vance to carry the MAGA mantle in 2028, while giving Secretary of State Marco Rubio a big stamp of approval as well. Okay, Alex, this is big. Does anything about this surprise you?
No, actually, I did see a poll that Vance did better than Gavin Newsom, and a potential. So I think that he might, be the next leader, and he's so young, only 41.
Yeah,
I think it's a good sign.
Yeah, Curtis, I'm fascinated to see this. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be fascinated to see this is already coming up, that we're already talking about 2028. Someone had to be the first to ask this question. Fox News was in there saying, hey, what's going on here? Are you surprised that Trump went there already?
Leave it to Deucey time to ask the questions that we're all thinking here. I'm not entirely surprised, Regina, because, there's been so much talk about the Democrats, because the Democrats obviously want to move on to 2028, and obviously the conversation about 2028 can't just be dominated by the Democrats. So the Republicans still have to have a say in here, too, as well. There will be a primary, but J.D. Vance obviously will enter as the favorite, and you would think that of all the folks out there on the scene, as of now, he's the only one who could probably do the best at rebuilding that MAGA coalition, because there are so many people out there. Scott Jennings pointed this out at an appearance recently in a speech he gave, that getting those voters out there who vote only for Donald Trump is going to be J.D. Vance's biggest challenge, or anybody's challenge, but I think he's the one that can do it.
Yeah. Jason, from the left's perspective, do you think that they have been expecting that J.D. Vance will be the next kind of MAGA movement guy?
I don't think it really matters. I think Democrats need to focus on Democrats and need to focus on their messaging. They've done, a poor job of messaging for a really long time. So I don't think it matters whether it's J.D. Vance. I actually think Pete Hegseth has a chance, believe it or not. And, I think, again, I don't like Pete Hegseth, let me be clear. But I think he certainly has, like, the personality and the charisma and kind of the fight it out spirit that I think MAGA actually will gravitate to. But we have to also remember that vice presidents oftentimes don't become president. We seem to assume that.
Like Kamala Harris.
Like Kamala Harris, which you guys are still struggling with pronouncing her name. But I would also say, H.W. Bush was like, the last one. I mean, you had Biden, but it was, after a period. So again, this idea that the vice president is automatically the heir apparent doesn't always work out.
Well, we probably have a couple years to keep talking about this.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.